What is up, beauties? This is House Arrest Dave, and I am tired as fuck. I've, me and my buddy here, as I just mentioned in my previous video, stayed up for, I don't know, it feels like it's been, I don't know, I couldn't even tell you, probably pretty close to 30 something hours, so, yeah, my brain's not really functioning properly right now. I am, perhaps, I almost feel like, at moments I feel a bit hyper, and then I go to completely dead, and then I just feel like shit, so. I don't know. This is kind of weird. It's kind of sick though. We kind of got the idea from the Kenny versus Spenny show, who can stay awake the longest, where they stay awake for like 70 hours. We were thinking about attempting this, but then we realized that there is no, yeah, well, I work tomorrow and I have the court thing tomorrow, and there's no really, nothing to benefit from doing it other than, I don't know, just completely mess up our sleeping routine. So, yeah, I'll probably end up going to bed tonight. Yeah, this gameplay is rather interesting actually. Somehow I don't get a Moab, and I feel like I kind of should have. I kind of dummied these guys for the most part. And near the end here, I almost got one of the world's fastest Moabs. Like, I didn't get the Moab. I died like a couple off, but it was I was sitting. It would have been at like a minute if I pulled off this nice triple kill at the end here, but I ended up messing up. I choked, but I just wish I got it because that would have really helped out my channel to get something big like that. And yeah, so I'm just running around. The UMP is silent, and I believe I have extended mags on this bad boy. I can't really tell. I'm not an expert. And I don't know. It's just a pretty sick gun for close quarters. And yeah, here I was really playing to win. I'm just trying to cap flags and just trying to beat these guys because they're actually decent players. And from what I can see here, I was playing with like one or two of my buds here. General Jerk. Yeah, that looks like that's about it. So just two of us, and I believe they had more of a bigger party. Yeah, I really don't have anything dedicated to talk about in this video. I mean, I guess I can go on about just stuff in my life, like how I have a court meeting soon about that whole dilemma thing with me being under house arrest. And it's not really my court meeting, it's like it's my friends, but I'm attending it just to, you know, see what's happening, and perhaps the judge will give me the opportunity to talk, to say something for once, because they haven't really even asked me if I've done it yet, which is kind of ridiculous if they ask me. If you ask me, this whole situation has just been fucked. I believe that our police force or whoever it is in charge is just either one, really stupid, or two, just absolutely lazy as hell and doesn't feel like looking into anything and just charging people randomly just to get just for their paycheck at the end of the day. And I don't know. But I would go into detail and explain the whole thing, but that's probably not really appropriate right now. I maybe will someday. I don't know. I mean, hopefully I mean, there is a chance this whole thing can be sorted out tomorrow. I could be done house arrest. I could be able to go to parties and, you know, go out and do stuff and finish this case of beer I've had in my room for about like 4 or 5 months now. It's just been killing me. Just a case of beer sitting in my room. I just want to drink it so bad, but I've been holding myself back because I'm also not allowed to drink, and that's part of one of the restrictions right now. Well, actually, it's kind of a condition. It's rather weird. Yeah, I don't really know. Yeah, so if there is a slight chance, probably very small chance, that it can be sorted out tomorrow. But I'm taking any chance I can get to rush this thing, because if I don't, then it's September 23rd or something like that I have to wait till, and that is, well, that means I'm just throwing my entire summer, and that's something that I really try to avoid, obviously, for reasons that I'm sure you guys understand. Yeah, so basically what I do is all the time I just have friends over all the time, usually for the night or just chills for the day, just because I don't want to be stuck here all the time. I mean, I can go out during the day. It's not like I have an ankle bracelet or anything like that, so I can go out and like do whatever, which I do. I try to get out of my house as much as I can during the daytime, go and do things. It's just the only problem is I live in a small town, and there is nothing to do in this town. There honestly isn't anything. I couldn't. We have a movie theater. I think that's about it. We used to have paintball. We used to have a swimming pool. We used to have a bowling alley. We had a lot of shit, and now it just kind of all stopped. Yeah. So yes, without drinking, yeah, because when you drink, you can basically have fun doing anything, right? So without drinking, it's a lot more boring, which sounds kind of pathetic, but it is true. Yeah, I don't know. I have my G2 though, so I just drive around and find stuff to do and just cruise and pick up girls, bring them back, go swimming at my house because I have a pool, and all that good stuff. But I don't know. I still feel like there's a lot more I could be doing, and like I'm wasting the summer, which is not what I want to do because I want to take advantage of every moment I have for this summer, my last summer next year. Even though I probably am going to come back for returning grad, which means I'd have another summer before college or university or whatever the hell I do after. Yeah, but I like it right now. I really have no responsibilities. I honest don't have any bills. I don't even have to pay for my cell phone bill. It's pretty sick. It really is. And my parents have been a lot more chill lately, which has been great. They let me use their vehicle. Like I don't have my own truck. I just use theirs, and they've almost let me. They almost let me use it whenever I ask for it, which is fucking sweet. Because okay, right here I did not see that sniper, and I ended up getting killed by him like 3 times in a row here. I don't know. It just those Chewbacca suits. When you lay down in grass with them, you cannot see them sometimes. I know his red name popped up, but I was just didn't even think about looking at him. Here I get sniped by him again, and I believe I get killed by him a 3rd time. I could be wrong, though. It might have only been those 2 times. I do feel. Actually, no. Yeah, he's dead. So I got 2 deaths because of that Chewbacca suit and how well hidden it is. I feel kind of cheated there. Okay, yeah, this is the kill streak I was talking about earlier. This is the huge ass kill streak I get. Well, not huge ass kill streak, but the shit ton of kills I get in a little bit of time. And also, what is very impressive with this kill streak is I capped the beef like twice during this minute, and get kind of close to a Moab, and I really wish I could have finished it and actually pulled it off, because this would really, really got my dick hard, and I assume I could speak for all of us when I say that. Yeah, so, I mean, this was great. They were just spawning there, and I just dodging side to side, picking them off 1 at a time, 2 at a time, and it was working great. Unfortunately, a lot of them was using Dead Man's Sand, or Last Stand. I felt like almost half of them dropped when I shot them. It was annoying as hell. So, yeah, I don't really remember this gun being this good. Most of the time I don't have this much luck when I'm using it. And, yeah, I don't know. And, yeah, see, I'm getting close to a Moab, but I still hop in the flag, so I just want the win. That's all I care about right now. Or just one of those matches. Although I really wish I kind of, almost ignored the win and got this. But it was either the win or the Moab, but... And here's my fuck up. I shouldn't have took out my secondary. I put a guy in Dead Man's Hand, and I don't know, it just psychs me out. When you put a guy in Dead Man's Hand, you pause for a second to think about if you should finish him, and then that pause, just for that split second there, just caused me my death. I should have continued my attention on the other guys who were pointing their guns at me instead of the guy sitting there with a C4 and a trigger or a detonator in his hand, which wouldn't have done any harm to me. Yeah, I don't know. It's just gotta love Modern Warfare 3 and death streaks. Modern Death Streak 3, as I like to call it. So that's the end.